The most feared promo in MUT 26 wraps up later today, and all throughout it, we've had some really good cards go way down in price because of all of the new content. In this video, we're going to go over all of the very best pickups you should be making right now to improve your MUT squad without spending a lot of coin. Let's jump on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In this video, we're going to be going over the very best pickups to be making right now during the most feared market crash. Just one thing to note, we do have part 3.5 dropping later this afternoon with a few more champions and a couple LTDs and packs. This is important because some of the existing most feared cards, which we are going to go over a few of them in this video, might come back down in price even more. So pay attention to the market after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time on Halloween on Friday afternoon, because these most feared cards are definitely the best cards in the game. And speaking of best cards in the game, we got the best quarterback in the game. Finally, a week where I'm not going to recommend Case Keenum at quarterback, because most feared Lamar Jackson right now is about 320k. I saw him get as low as under 300k, like 280,000. So if you can catch him in the low 300 range, absolutely worth it. He's basically the fastest quarterback in the game. Between the most feared theme team and strategy item, you can get him to 92 speed. Ravens have a pretty good theme team if you want to get him to 93 or 94, and then you throw crystal cards in the mix. This card is going to be very, very tough to catch once he starts scrambling. The accuracies to me are just fine. 90 short, 89 mid, 85 deep, everything at an 85 plus. His throw power is a little bit low, but between the blue gunslinger strategy item, the most feared theme team, regular theme team, you can get his throw power into that 92, 93 range. For me, I like to use Pocket Deadeye on this card. He doesn't really miss any throws at all with that ability. I know other people are going to be out there using things like Master Tactician and QB Playmaker and whatnot, but I rather just have him be more accurate. And to me, this Lamar Jackson card is easily the best quarterback in the game right now, especially when you factor in price. At running back, there's a few different routes that you can go. I just think overall best value for the price that you're paying, Saquon Barkley's Unreal Moments card is still a very good pickup, only about 175,000 coins. If you look at all of the running backs in the game, sort them by speed, he's up there at the very top, but not only that, he's the cheapest when it comes to the faster running backs in the game. Now, of course, if you're using the Crystal Saquon Barkley, that means you can't put this card in your lineup, but for all of us that aren't using crystals, this is a really good card. Even not on a theme team, you get 88 acceleration with the 89 speed, 88 agility, carry, change of direction at 86, break tackles at 89, and the juke moves at 91. For me personally, for abilities, I've been using human joystick on him for 2 AP. It's not 100% necessary, but it is a nice ability to be able to make a little bit, be a little bit more shifty in the open field. Now, a running back that's much better than him, and maybe I shouldn't have used the word much, but a running back that's better than him is going to be Eric Dickerson, the Collector Series card with stock 90 speed. He gets Raiders team chemistry, which is the best team in the game right now. 90 trucking, 93 break tackle, 89 juke move, 89 change of direction, acceleration 95, agility 88. I like to keep the cards that I recommend under 400k in this video, and unfortunately Eric Dickerson's 485,000 coins, but the reason I bring him up is because tomorrow, November 1st, rank rewards are going to go out, and that means that all the people that hit champion level 1, 2, or 3 have the potential chance to get this 90 overall Jamal Charles, who also has stock 90 speed and gets all 32 team chem. So you could end up seeing people make the selection on Jamal Charles, in turn impacting the running back market, and you might see some panic selling when it comes to Eric Dickerson tomorrow morning into the afternoon. So pay attention to his price, because if he does drop under 400k because of this Jamal Charles, he's definitely a must-buy pickup. Later today, after part 3.5 of Most Feared releases, I will probably be doing an updated video on the best free 90 overall Most Feared champions, but I think the very best 90 overall champion from the entire Most Feared promo is going to be this Randy Moss. And if you're looking for a wide receiver, he's pretty cheap now, about 320k. He was below 300k when part 3 drops, so when part 3.5 drops later today, you could see him drop down in price yet again. 6'4", stock 90 speed. Even after the Most Feared theme team and strategy items get nerfed, this is still going to be a very good card and a top tier wide receiver, just because because of the speed and the height. And of course, he gets 49ers, Raiders, Patriots theme teams, some of the better theme teams in the game right now. 90 catching, 88 catching traffic, spec catch 91, short route running 86, mid 88, deep 90. And you don't really need any abilities on this card. He can just go out there and make plays. Most people coined after him, obviously, there. He's incredibly fast and good after the catch. He doesn't have that great spin move anymore because EA nerfed it, and that's why you don't need spin cycle on the card. But overall, especially for the price factored in, he might be, or probably is, the best wide receiver in the game. Another fast wide receiver, but much shorter, is going to be most feared Tyreek Hill. He's on average about 325K. Another card that will probably take a dip in price once part 3.5 comes out, and he's going to give you stock 91 speed. So with the theme team and the strategy item, you can get him up to 93 speed right now. But again, even after that, getting stock 91 speed makes him one of the fastest, if not the fastest, wide receivers in the game before any type of additional boost. 90 short route running, 89 mid, 91 deep. Yes, he is only 5'10", but you don't need every single receiver on the field to be a tall receiver. If you're running route combinations and getting him open and taking advantage of his speed, the height shouldn't even come into play at all. I did pick up this card this week. I just haven't had time to play a ton of games with him on this main account that I have him on, but I definitely think he's worth the 325K. And if you want a great value Tyreek Hill, or maybe the original Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill was Tyreek Hill, you got Unreal Moments Deshaun Jackson, stock 89 speed. He gets 6 different theme teams, including Raiders, Eagles, of course, some of the best in the game there. So you can get that speed up, and he's down to about 155K, which is a really good price. If he gets a little bit outdated for you quicker than normal, you can always throw him in a kick and punt returner. You can sell him back, of course. And just keep in mind, we're still 3-4 weeks away from that. But a card like this you get for 155K. When we jump up eventually to 92 overall champions, 93 overall LTDs, 89s are going to go into the sets to build out 92s, and those tend to hold still about 110K value if you look at the history of MUT 26 so far. So this is one you could get now and over time, especially for like a 4-week span, still probably not lose a ton of coin once you're ready to get rid of it, along with the speed, short route running at 85, mid 87, deep 90, and another wide receiver that doesn't need any abilities. One last card on the offensive side of the ball, it's going to be tight end Tyler Warren. His price has just been up and down and all over the place, but currently you can find him for about 200,000 coins. He's going to be the best vertical threat, pass catching, route running, fastest, tallest, good run blocking tight end in the game. A lot of different hats for this card. 6'6", 86 speed, 88 catching, spec catching traffic 90, same with the short route running, 87 mid route running, and then above all of that, he still has 87 run block. Just overall an extremely good card. Right now at 200K, 100% worth the price, but kind of similar to the Jamal Charles situation with running back, when rank rewards for October go out on November 1st, assuming that they go out smoothly there, we're going to get tight end David Njoku, and his card could impact the price or maybe drop down Tyler Warren a little bit in cost. So if you're looking for him, 200K now, but he might be a little bit cheaper. Switching over to defense, same recommendations as last week. If you're looking for pass rush, you got legend Jason Taylor. He's about 310K. It seems like he's actually kind of creeping up in price a little bit there. 86 speed, 89 acceleration, 86 block shed, 93 finesse move is incredibly good, and then 76 power move, but more important than anything, he's going to get double or nothing for 3 AP, which is the best ability right now in the game to get pass rush. And if you want a budget beast that also gets double or nothing for 3 AP and has good speed, you got Unreal Moments hero level card, 86 overall Trayvon Walker, only 46,000 coins. 86 speed, 88 acceleration, power move at 87 is really good, solid strength and tackle, everything else not great, but again, the card's only 45K, and he does get double or nothing for 3 AP. And I'll just use this very quick moment to point out that Max Crosby from the Most Feared promo, 200 candy to get his base level card in the candy store right now, and then you can use upgrade tokens to upgrade him. This is a card that's fully, not even fully maxed out. I think I'm at an 89 overall right now, and it's still a really, really good card on the edge. And again, of course, most importantly, and you can see the theme team boost he gets as well, with Raiders chemistry factored in, he gets double or nothing for 3 AP, and it's a free option. Just wanted to throw that out there. In the middle of your defensive line, you got Collector Series Vita Vea. I think if you factor in the price, which right now this card is only about 215K, they factor in the price, the position, And the attributes at that position: best defensive tackle in the game, 347 pounds, 6'4". He's going to take up a lot of space just by his player model in the middle of your D-line. 78 speed is actually really fast for a DT in the game right now. Those are right around maxed out at 80 speed without any boost prior to that. So 78 speed on a 347-pound defensive tackle, 84 acceleration, strength at 90, block shed 92, power move at 93, finesse move at 86. There's no way, no reason that this card should be so cheap. For linebackers, users, sub-linebackers, we got a couple recommendations. I think a lot of people are just out there using free cards like the Shapeshifter upgradable cards, Tristan McCullum from the MCS program, you got Ryan Shazier from Most Feared. But if you do want to spend some coin and you're looking for decent users, some pretty cheap options out there. Unreal Moments, Luke Kuechly, 150K, 6'3", 87 speed and acceleration, block shed at 86, zone coverage at 83, hit power 85. He's a really good user. You can let the AI control him in zone coverage. You're not going to want to put him in man coverage, and I think he's fast enough, tall enough to use her and just make a difference out there. And again, for 150K, kind of going back to what I said with Deshaun Jackson, when we jump up eventually to 92 overall champions, and these cards at an 89 overall are going into those sets to build out those champions, he's probably still going to be around 100, 110K. So pretty good value right now, but you're not going to lose a lot of value over time. And the same thing's going to apply to Foyesade Oluwakin, another pass coverage linebacker, this one at will linebacker from the Collector Series program. He's about 165K, a little bit pricier, 1 inch shorter at 6'2". Also 87 stock speed, 88 acceleration, the block shed at 88, tackle 89. That means he's going to be really good against the run. The man coverage is better than Luke Kuechly at 80, but look at that zone coverage. I say this every time I recommend this card. 90 zone for a will linebacker, that's better than a lot of DBs in the game right now. So this is a really good budget user slash AI defender in pass coverage from the linebacker position. And you can get this Chris board from the Team Builders program for free if you play through your Team Builder solos, but he is only about 130K, which I don't think is a crazy price to pay right now. For this card, he gets a handful of different theme teams, but it's more of a budget user, 6'2", 87 speed and acceleration, tackle at 90, zone coverage 86, man coverage is solid at 81. He's not going to be the greatest against the run with that low block shed and strength. The tackle's really good, but again, just kind of a budget user that gets Giants, Ravens, or Lions theme team as well. At cornerback, I'm still going to recommend Sauce Gardner. He's down to about 310K. I think he will absolutely be under 300,000 coins later this afternoon when part 3.5 of Most Feared drops. On paper, I said it last week, I'll say it again, very good looking card, 6'3", 89 speed, acceleration, jumping, press is also 89, the zone at 88, man coverage at 90. He's tall, he's fast. Most Feared theme team will get him a little bit faster. He can play both styles of coverage, whether man or zone, or if you like to mix it up. My problem is the card just doesn't make a lot of plays on the field, but maybe it's just the defense that I run. I still want to recommend him because of all of the attributes and the price on him. But for my money, Most Feared Quinyon Mitchell, and maybe it's because I rock a Eagles theme team along with other teams out there. Quinyon's been absolutely phenomenal. 6 foot tall, shorter there, still 89 speed, 89 acceleration. His man coverage is at 89, zone coverage 86, press really, really low. But it's just one of those weird situations where you have 2 cards, same position, same promo, same speed. Technically, Quinyon's going to be +1 in speed because of the Eagles chem added on there, but overall, he's just been a crazy playmaker, as you're probably seeing in some of the highlights there, just getting a lot of interceptions. And I do actually have mid-route KO because I do play a lot of man coverage on him, so I got mid-route KO on him for a total of 3 AP, and again, he's 315K. I love to keep these cards in this video, recommending under 400K, but I just have to throw a quick shout out to Tariq Woolen for 500,000 coins. I think he's worth the price, but more importantly, you can still use 25 weekly spotlight tokens on this card and get him for free. 6'4", 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 jumping. It's just hard to throw over this card. If he's, a step or two behind the defender, the receiver, he's still typically going to make a play. And he can also play both styles of coverage, 88 man, 91 zone. and he's currently kind of on the trade block. So if your favorite team might trade for him, you could see another team chemistry added to the choices between Seahawks and whoever he might end up with. And right now, the Seahawks do have a really good theme team in the game. And one more time, we got to go back to this budget beast, Travis Hunter. I was thinking about it as I was kind of preparing this video. This is his 87 speed cornerback card, only 75K, 89 speed, just as fast as some of the most feared cornerbacks that we just showed you a moment ago there. 85 man, 85 zone. That's going to play just as good as 89 man, 89 zone. And you can boost up the zone and man coverage with the crazy strategy items in the game. This card is still extremely viable, but it could also be one of the last cornerback Travis Hunter cards we see, because he's playing a lot more wide receiver for the Jags this year. EA will probably still give us some cornerback cards, but you know, we might not get as many as we thought all year long. We're going to wrap up the video with 2 recommendations at strong safety. Going to leave free safety out of it because, again, you got MCS Tristan McCullum, Season 3 Jesse Bates, good free options there. Jeremy Chin, I never tried this card initially, but I did switch over to an Eagles-Raiders theme team, and for a little while I used this one because he does get Raiders team chemistry. 6'3", 88 speed and acceleration, only 82 man coverage, but 87 play rec, pursue, and hit power, 90 tackle, and 89 zone for under 200,000 coins. I think it's a really good value card at strong safety. If you are rocking a Raiders theme team and Jamal Adams is a little bit too pricey for you, Jeremy Chin tanked down in price because of that card, and the 6'3" height with the 88 speed, potentially 89 or 90, depending on the theme team there. Still a really good card for the price, and I will continue to champion Deshaun Elliott, who unfortunately I think got hurt and is out for the season now, but this card to me is still really good, especially for the price of 180K. 6'1", 88 speed and acceleration. The man coverage is also at 88, zone at 91, but he also gives you 92 tackle, 89 pursue, 87 hit power. You can play him up top in coverage. He's going to be great as a ball hawk with the height, the zone being 91, the man coverage at 88. You can play any style of defense with this card, but if you want to put him in the box as a sub linebacker, he still has that good height, good speed, acceleration, 92 tackle, 87 hit power. He's forced a handful of fumbles for me. I have him on my main account. Sorry, we're on that. I have him on my No Money Spent account where I rock a Eagles-Steelers team, so we're able to get him up to 89 speed out there, but he forces a lot of fumbles. He's a good card to switch stick onto. He makes a lot of plays in the secondary, and overall, as he continues to get cheaper, I'm going to continue to recommend him. And those are all of the cards that I recommend to buy right now. Again, might even be a little bit cheaper by the time you're watching this video, but those are the average costs on the cards according to MUT.GG. Let me know what players you picked up after watching this video, or if there's any budget beasts or really good players out there I didn't recommend. Let us know down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.